There comes a time in life when your belief begins to overpower your doubt, and your vibration becomes louder than your fear. That's the moment when the universe starts to shift, when doors that were once locked begin to open, and wealth begins to chase you. You may not see it yet, but your energy has already spoken for you. Money is not coming, it's already on its way, and it's coming in such abundance that you'll be shocked by the overflow. There comes a moment in every person's life when belief starts to overpower doubt, when the energy within becomes louder than fear, and when your thoughts begin to attract the life you've been praying for. That's the moment the universe listens, shifts, and aligns everything in your favor. You may not see it happening yet, but something powerful is already moving in your direction. The doors that once seemed locked are now opening. The opportunities that once looked impossible are now preparing to reveal themselves. Money, abundance, prosperity, they're all on their way to you. Not just a little, but in such great quantity that it will leave you astonished. Scary to imagine receiving so much wealth that you won't even know where to store it. But that's exactly the kind of overflow your energy has been calling for. You've planted seeds of faith for years, through sleepless nights, struggles, tears, and hard work that no one else saw. Every act of faith, every moment of belief, every time you chose to stay strong instead of giving up was not in vain. It was all part of a divine investment. The universe never forgets the vibration of effort, the frequency of persistence, or the voice of gratitude. You have sent a signal so powerful that abundance has no choice but to respond. You are not waiting for money anymore. Money is waiting for you. It's circling your life, looking for space to land. That's why now is the time to prepare. Get ready to receive what you've prayed for, because once it begins, it will flow without stopping. This abundance will not come quietly. It will be the kind that turns heads, that changes routines, that makes you rethink everything you once thought possible. But do not fear it. The universe gives big blessings only to those who can handle them. You are ready. You've proven your strength through patience and your courage through consistency. Now the reward is approaching, and it is far greater than you imagine. You've built spiritual muscles strong enough to carry wealth, and you've developed wisdom deep enough to manage it. You're no longer chasing money, you are attracting it with grace and power. You have become a magnet for success, a light that calls prosperity closer each day. The energy you carry is the key. When your words and emotions are aligned with abundance, money naturally finds its way to you. So speak abundance every day. Say it until it becomes part of your identity. Yeah, I am open to receiving limitless wealth. I am worthy of prosperity. I am ready for overflow. The universe doesn't respond to doubt, it responds to conviction. When you truly believe you deserve wealth, opportunities that match that belief begin to appear effortlessly. You start seeing signs, unexpected calls, sudden ideas, or random chances that lead to increase. This is how manifestation works. The world rearranges itself around your energy. But remember, manifestation without gratitude is hollow. Gratitude is what amplifies the blessing. When you appreciate even the smallest amount of money, you create a vibration that attracts more. Be thankful for every rupee, every opportunity, every moment of progress. Each one is a confirmation that you are already abundant. The universe expands what you celebrate. When you live in appreciation, you tell creation, I'm ready for more. And the universe, always obedient to energy, delivers exactly that more. Gratitude is the secret language of wealth, and once you start speaking it daily, you'll be amazed at how quickly life transforms. Now is the moment to clear space for what's coming. Clean your environment, organize your finances, set clear goals. Prepare your life to hold wealth, because when it starts arriving, it will come fast. You may find yourself receiving money from places you never expected. People repaying debts, job offers appearing, or businesses suddenly flourishing. Sometimes it will look like luck, but it's not luck, it's alignment. You've tuned yourself to the frequency of prosperity, and the universe is simply echoing your energy back to you. You must also release fear. Often people are afraid of receiving big blessings because they subconsciously feel unworthy. Let go of that. You are worthy of every good thing coming your way. You are not created for lack. You are created for overflow. The same force that sustains the stars and the oceans flows through you. Money is just one form of that energy, a tool that amplifies who you already are. If your heart is kind, money will multiply your kindness. If your heart is generous, wealth will multiply your giving. This is why the universe trusts you with abundance. It knows you will use it with purpose. Wealth isn't only about comfort, it's about contribution. You will soon reach a level where your success inspires others, where your story becomes proof that manifestation is real. People will ask how you did it, and your answer will be simple. You believed before you saw. You stayed faithful when there was no evidence. You kept speaking life when life felt empty. That is the true essence of manifestation, holding the vision until. So open your heart, clear your mind, and let this truth sink in. You are stepping into a season of unstoppable increase. The money you once dreamed about is already searching for a home in your life. The blessings you used to imagine are now becoming real. It's okay if it feels overwhelming. Overflow often does. But don't run from it, embrace it. The fear you feel is not warning, it's confirmation. It means the blessing is bigger than your current comfort zone. Smile through it, prepare for it, and receive it with both hands. You've earned it. The universe has listened, your vibration has spoken, and now abundance is answering back louder than ever. You are ready. The wealth you've been praying for is already here. And soon it will be so much so that you won't even know where to store it. There is a shift happening in your life. One that you might not yet see with your eyes, but can already feel in your spirit. It's the quiet stirring of abundance making its way toward you. The energy you have been sending out through your prayers, faith, and consistency has finally reached its destination, and the universe is responding. You are about to enter a season of such overflowing prosperity that it might even scare you. The kind of money that comes not little by little, but in waves so strong that you'll wonder how to contain it. You will receive so much that it will challenge your imagination and stretch your comfort zone. It's not a fantasy. It's the reality being built by your energy and belief. You see, manifestation isn't just a practice. It's a partnership with the universe. Everything you desire already exists. It's just waiting for you to become the version of yourself who can handle it. Every thought, emotion, and words you've spoken in faith has been a seed, and those seeds are about to bloom into reality. You have spent enough time in preparation, enough time waiting and worrying, enough time doubting your worth. The moment you stopped begging for blessings and began expecting them, the universe took notice. It recognized your energy as ready, and now the floodgates are opening. Money opportunities, favor, and divine connections are being aligned perfectly for you. It will feel sudden, but in truth, this has been in motion for a long time. This level of blessing can be intimidating because it's greater than anything you've known before. You've lived through struggle, through limitations, through times when you had to make a little stretch far. But this next season is not about survival, it's about abundance. You'll go from counting pennies to counting possibilities, from worrying about bills to wondering where to place your blessings. And when that happens, don't let guilt or fear steal the joy miracle. The universe does not make mistakes. You are receiving this overflow because you have reached a level of consciousness where you can manage it wisely. You've earned this through faith, through patience, through the invisible work that no one saw, but you continue doing anyway. The truth is, money is energy. It flows to where it's welcome, not chased. And you operate from lack, you repel it. But when you live in the vibration of gratitude and confidence, you become a magnet for it. That's why it's important now, more than ever, to stay in alignment. Keep your thoughts rich, even if your bank balance hasn't caught up yet. Speak abundance, act in abundance, and feel abundant right now. Say to yourself daily, I am open to infinite wealth. I am ready for overflow. I am aligned with prosperity. Every time you speak that truth, you're tuning your frequency to receive. The universe responds not to words alone, but to the energy behind it. If your belief is strong enough, the material world has no choice but to follow. You've struggled for years, not because you were meant to stay in lack, but because the struggle was shaping you into someone who can hold wealth responsibly. The delay was never denial, it was preparation. The version of you that once wanted money might have wasted it, but the version of you now understands purpose. You know how to give, how to help others, how to multiply what you receive. That's why the universe trusts you now with more. You're not just manifesting for yourself, You're becoming a vessel for blessing others. The money you receive will not only improve your life, it will create ripples that touch lives around you. Gratitude is the key to sustaining this abundance. No matter how much wealth flows your way, always take time to give thanks. Gratitude expands when it touches. When you appreciate the small, you create space for the large. Every unexpected opportunity, every small increase, every new stream of income, acknowledge it with a grateful heart. The universe hears a thank you as an invitation for more. That's how you keep the flow open and strong. Gratitude transforms your mindset from wanting to having. And once you step into the energy of having, your reality starts to multiply it. You are stepping into a chapter where miracles will become your new normal. Money will come from directions you couldn't have imagined. Unexpected sources, delayed payments suddenly released, business ideas that take off, random gifts that arrive just when you need them. Don't question. Don't talk yourself out of it. Just receive it. You are no longer in the energy of struggle. You are in the frequency of attraction. You've learned to let go of fear and doubt, and that's why everything is finally aligning. And yet, understand that with great abundance comes responsibility. The same way the universe watches how you act in lack, it observes how you act in overflow. Use this season to invest, to bless, to create, to grow. Wealth is not meant to sit idle. It's meant to move, to build, to transform. Be wise with what's coming, but don't let fear of losing it block the joy of receiving it. The universe rewards those who circulate wealth with love and purpose. So prepare yourself. Clean out your space, both physical and mental. Make room for the blessing that's about to arrive. Organize your finances. Write down your goals. Set intentions for what you'll do with the wealth when it comes. Because it is coming, and faster than you think. You've reached the vibration of abundance, and once that happens, money becomes a natural consequence of your being. You don't have to fight for it. It finds you. You don't have to beg for it. It belongs to you. The time of struggle is ending. The time of overflow is here. And yes, it's going to be so much that it will feel almost unreal. But it's real. It's yours. And soon you'll have much money you won't even know where to store it. There is a powerful energy surrounding you right now, an energy that is shifting everything in your favor. You might not see it clearly yet, but the universe has already begun aligning wealth, opportunities, and blessings with your vibration. You are standing on the edge of an overflow, flow so great that it will change everything about how you live, how you think. The universe has heard your call, felt your persistence, and recognized your faith. All the nights you spent worrying, the mornings you woke up still believing despite the struggle, none of it was wasted. Those moments were creating a magnetic field around you, and that magnet is now pulling in more abundance than you can possibly imagine. It's not coming slowly, it's coming all at once. And yes, it's going to feel overwhelming. You will receive so much money that you won't even know where to store it. But this is not chaos. This is divine overflow. You have already done the inner work that most people ignore. You've shifted from asking when will it happen to declaring it's already mine. That single change in your energy flipped the switch in the universe. You have stopped begging and started believing. You are not chasing money anymore. You are allowing it to flow naturally toward you. And that is what makes all the difference. Because money doesn't come to desperation. It comes to certainty. It is energy, and energy recognizes alignment. You've aligned yourself with the frequency of prosperity. And now you are about to witness the results. You must understand that abundance has always been your birthright. You were never meant to struggle forever. You were meant to expand, to create, to live in comfort, and to share your gifts freely. The limitations you experienced were not punishments. They were lessons preparing you for responsibility. Wealth without wisdom destroys, but wealth with purpose multiplies. And now you carry the purpose that wealth needs. You've gone through hardship. You've learned humility, and you've built a foundation strong enough to sustain success. The universe was never denying you. It was developing. You had to become the version of yourself that could handle the blessings that are now rushing your way. The moment you started believing in your own power, things began to change. You learned to visualize your success as if it was already here. You began to speak differently, walk differently, think differently. You stopped letting fear control your decisions. You began acting like someone who already had everything they needed, and the universe responded by sending more. That's how manifestation works. It's not magic, it's alignment. What you believe, you become. What you focus on, you attract. When your emotions, your words, and your actions all move in the same direction, the world bends to meet you halfway. And yet, with all this abundance coming, one truth remains. Gratitude will be your anchor. Without gratitude, wealth becomes weight. With gratitude, wealth becomes wings. Every coin, every opportunity, every bit of increase, thank the universe for it. Gratitude tells creation, I'm ready for more. It keeps your energy open, clean, and so even when you start to see the overflow, when the money, the business, the favor begin to multiply, don't forget the mindset that got you there. Don't stop giving thanks, because the same energy that brought you here is the same energy that will keep you expanding. You may have noticed lately that certain people, habits, or environments no longer feel right for you. That's because your vibration has changed. You are moving from scarcity to abundance, from doubt to trust, from waiting to receiving. The universe is clearing your path, removing distractions, and guiding you toward what matches your energy now. Let go of resistance. Don't fight the flow. You are being upgraded. The blessings coming to you are too large to fit into your old mindset. Make peace with growth. Make peace with wealth. It's okay to live in overflow. It's okay to receive more than you need. The universe is limitless, so why should you live small? Start preparing yourself. Get your finances organized, visualize how you manage abundance responsibly, and make space in your life for what's coming. Clear out anything that doesn't serve you physically and emotionally. Create room for new opportunities, new income, new experiences. When you show readiness, the universe responds faster. Wealth loves structure. The moment you prepare a place for it, it fills that space immediately. Soon you'll find yourself in awe of how easily things begin to fall into place. Money will appear in your life in unexpected ways. Businesses that once struggled will start thriving. People will offer you opportunities, and ideas that once seemed impossible will suddenly become reality. You'll realize that wealth was never far away. It was simply waiting for your belief to catch up. You'll look back at the times you almost gave up and smile, realizing those moments were shaping the strength you needed for. The floodgates of abundance are opening because you no longer doubt your worth. And when that abundance begins to overflow, remember to share. Money flows best when it moves. Give freely, bless others, support causes that inspire you. The more you circulate wealth with joy, the more it returns to you multiplied. The universe never rewards greed, but always rewards generosity. You are a channel for divine prosperity, and the universe trusts you to use it wisely. That's why this blessing is coming to you, and not someone else. You are chosen to handle wealth with wisdom. This is your time. The shift you felt wasn't imagination. It was confirmation. You are aligned with abundance now. You've waited long enough, learned enough, and believed long enough. Now it's time to receive. And when the overflow comes, and it will embrace it fully, let it surprise you, stretch you, and transform you. Don't fear the magnitude of what's coming. It's proof of your growth. The universe is generous beyond measure, and soon you'll experience that generosity firsthand. The money you've been visualizing, the prosperity you've been calling in, it's already found its way to you. Get ready, because what's coming next is so much that you'll be standing there in awe, wondering where to store it all. There is a season in every life when everything suddenly begins to shift, when the energy that once seemed still begins to move, and when all the prayers, affirmations, and quiet hopes start turning into visible reality. That season has now arrived. The universe has heard every word you've spoken, every thought you've projected, and every tear you've shed while asking for a breakthrough. It has felt your faith and seen your consistency. What you once dreamed about is no longer far away. It's moving toward you faster than you can imagine. You are stepping into a flow of abundance so strong that it will astonish you. The kind of wealth that not only meets your needs, but exceeds your wildest expectations is finding its way to you, right? You are going to receive so much money, so much success, and so many opportunities that it might even feel frightening at first. But that fear is only a sign that you're about to enter a new level of life, a level where overflow becomes normal. You've been through times when it felt like nothing was moving forward. You've questioned whether your efforts were in vain, whether your prayers were heard, and whether the universe had forgotten you. But it hadn't. What felt like silence was actually preparation. You were being refined, molded, and taught how to manage blessings, not just how to ask for them. You learned patience, endurance, and gratitude in the middle of lack. You learned how to stay faithful when everything around you looked uncertain. And that strength has changed your vibration completely. Now, you are no longer in the energy of waiting. You are in the energy of receiving. Money, opportunities, and miracles are drawn to that frequency like magnets to metal. The more you believe, the faster they move toward you. It's important to understand that money isn't a random thing that falls out of nowhere. It is energy, and energy follows intention. The thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the words you speak are constantly shaping your financial reality. When you say, I am wealthy, and truly believe it, the universe begins rearranging situations to match that belief. When you carry gratitude instead of worry, you invite more reasons to be thankful. And when you act like someone who already has abundance, the universe treats you accordingly. This is not fantasy, it's frequency. The universe responds to vibration, not this. And right now, your vibration is powerful. It's calm, confident, ready, and open. That is why everything is aligning in your favor so quickly. You must prepare yourself mentally and practically for what's about to happen. You've asked for financial freedom. It's coming, but freedom also requires responsibility. Begin to organize your life, your finances, and your goals. Visualize what you'll do with your abundance. Imagine yourself not just spending money, but multiplying it, using it to create impact, comfort, and joy. The universe rewards structure. The clearer your vision, the faster it can deliver what you desire. If you have a plan, the flow of money will always have direction. And as the wealth begins to appear, remember that gratitude is your greatest magnet. When you receive even the smallest blessing, celebrate it. When you find a single opportunity, like a miracle, gratitude multiplies what it touches. It turns ordinary moments into stepping stones toward greatness. The universe expands for those who appreciate its gifts. Say a thank you often, not only when you have more than enough, but even when you're still waiting. Gratitude keeps the energy of abundance alive around you. You're going to notice things start happening suddenly. An unexpected call, a random message, a surprise payment, or a door opening that you never even knocked on. These are all signs that your vibration is working. You're attracting what you are, not what you want. Because you now think in abundance, you live in abundance. There will be days when it feels surreal, when you'll pause and say, is this really happening? Yes, it is, because you've created it. Your thoughts have finally caught up with your destiny. The blessings that once felt far away are now chasing you down. It will reach a point where the increase is so steady that you'll wonder how to manage it all. But don't let fear creep in. Fear blocks flow. Stay calm and know that if the universe trusted you with a blessing, it will also guide you in how to handle it. You are not just receiving money. You are stepping into a new identity. You are becoming a person who naturally attracts prosperity, who sees opportunities everywhere, who gives freely and receives freely. The universe doesn't reward greed, it rewards readiness. And you are ready. You've done the spiritual work, and now the physical rewards are catching up. This is your harvest season. The time for lack and limitation is ending. You have graduated into the energy of overflow. Remember, wealth isn't just about having more. It's about becoming more. It's about the expansion of your heart, your capacity, and your ability to bless others. You will soon have the means to help, to share, to build, and to give back in ways that change lives. That's the true purpose of abundance, to circulate energy, not to trap it. The more freely you let it move, the more it returns to you. Money will become a tool for freedom, creativity, and love in your life. You'll stop worrying about how to get it and start focusing on how to grow it and give it. That's how you maintain that. You've reached a turning point that most people never reach. A place where your mind, heart, and spirit are all in agreement. You're no longer fighting yourself, doubting yourself, or blocking yourself. That inner harmony has unlocked the outer. Everything that belongs to you is now being released, so expect it. Feel it, welcome it, don't limit it with small expectations. The universe has already prepared blessings beyond your imagination. The flow has begun, and it will not stop until you are completely surrounded by abundance. It will be more than you asked for, more than you dreamed of, and more than you can store. The wealth you once prayed for is finally here, and soon you will see it manifest so powerfully that you'll stand in awe, realizing the truth. You really have received so much money that you won't even know where to store it. There comes a time when the energy of your life begins to rise so high that the universe has no choice but to respond. You may not notice it at first, but slowly everything around you starts to shift. The people you meet, the opportunities that appear, the sudden ideas that come out of nowhere. No way, this is not coincidence. This is alignment. You've been manifesting wealth for a long time through your thoughts, your persistence, and your unshakable belief, and now that belief is finally paying off. The money you have been visualizing is already on its way, and when it arrives, it won't be in small amounts. It will come in waves so strong that you'll be amazed by how quickly your life transforms. You'll find yourself wondering where to put it all, not because you don't deserve it, but because it's more than you expected. That's the beauty of divine abundance. It always exceeds your imagination. Every late night you spent believing in your dream, every day you chose faith over fear, and every moment you continued to work toward your vision, even when nothing seemed to happen. Those were deposits into your spiritual account. The universe never ignores effort, and your energy has been building up for this exact moment. You're entering a season where all those invisible seeds are ready to bloom. You won't have to struggle for every penny like before. You won't have to doubt whether your hard work is being seen. The universe has calculated the perfect time for your breakthrough, and it's now. What's coming is so vast that it might even feel overwhelming at first. But don't mistake the magnitude of your blessing for something scary. See it for what it is. Proof that your faith was stronger than your fear. For too long, you may have been conditioned to believe that money is hard to get, that wealth is for others, or that abundance is limited. But the truth is the universe is limitless. The energy that creates worlds can also create wealth. When your mind believes in limitation, you live in lack. But when you believe in abundance, the universe mirrors that belief right back to you. That's why your vibration matters more than your circumstances. Right now, your energy is in a place of confidence and readiness. You have stopped worrying about how it will happen and started trusting that it will. And that's when manifestation becomes real. When you release control and let the flow of the universe take over. Money is not just paper or numbers in a bank account. It's a reflection of your energy. It comes to those who respect it, who bless it, who believe they deserve it. And you, after all the lessons, have become that person. You no longer see money as something to chase, but as something that flows naturally towards you. You've released the vibration of desperation and stepped into the energy of attraction. The universe doesn't respond to fear, it responds to certainty. And your certainty is now powerful in abundance from directions you never even thought of. Unexpected sources of income, sudden opportunities, people willing to invest in your ideas. These are all part of what's coming your way. But as you prepare for this wealth, remember that abundance requires responsibility. You must be ready to manage what's being given to you. Create space for it, both physically and mentally. Clean your environment, organize your finances, and write down your financial goal. This simple act of preparation sends a strong signal to the universe that you are ready. You're not wishing anymore, you're expecting. You're not hoping for money, you're preparing to receive it. And that readiness accelerates it. The flow of money will always match the level of your organization and intention. Gratitude is the key that will keep the door of abundance open. The more thankful you are for what you have, the more the universe gives you to be thankful for. Even before the big blessings arrive, give thanks for the small ones. Appreciate the few coins in your wallet, the meal on your table, the opportunities you already have. Gratitude multiplies energy, and energy multiplies wealth. When you live with a thankful heart, you attract more reasons to smile. The universe expands wherever it feels appreciated, and soon it will pour more wealth into your life simply because you've shown gratitude for what's already there. It's important to stay calm and confident when the overflow begins. Sometimes blessings arrive faster than expected, and people panic, thinking it's too much to handle. But the truth is, you've been preparing for this moment all along. Everything you've learned, every challenge you faced was preparing you to manage this success with wisdom. You are ready. You are capable. You are chosen to handle abundance with grace. Do not shrink yourself out of fear. Do not apologize for receiving. The universe has more than enough for everyone, and your success doesn't take away from anyone else. It simply adds more light to the world. You are about to see how effortless wealth can be when you stop fighting the current and start flowing with it. The money that once seemed far away will start finding you in ways that make no logical sense. Opportunities will align perfectly, and everything you touch will begin to grow. You'll realize that wealth was never about luck. It was about energy. You'll feel yourself becoming magnetic, powerful, confident, and unstoppable. The life you once dreamed about will start unfolding in front of you, step by step, until one day you look around and realize you made it. You manifested it all through belief, consistency, and gratitude. So get ready, because your financial reality is changing forever. You've opened the gates to a flow of prosperity that cannot be stopped. The universe has seen your struggle and decided it's time for your reward. This is your harvest season. This is your overflow. The money you have been calling for is already on its way to you in abundance beyond your imagination. It will come so quickly, so powerfully, that you will smile in disbelief, wondering how it all happened so far. But deep inside, you know it wasn't a miracle. It was manifestation. It was your faith turning into form. And soon, you'll have so much money that you won't even know where to store it. There comes a time in life when the universe begins to whisper your name in the corridors of abundance. You start feeling a shift within you, a magnetic pull towards something greater, something richer, something far beyond the ordinary flow of life. You've prayed for it, dreamed about it, and stayed faithful even when things didn't go your way. And now it's coming, faster than you imagine, stronger than you expect, and in such overwhelming quantity that it might even scare you. Yes, it's scary because you are about to receive so much money that you won't know where to store it. This is the moment when your vibration aligns with the frequency of wealth and the floodgates of financial blessings burst open. The world begins to rearrange itself for your prosperity, and all you need to do is keep your heart open and your energy steady. You have spent so much time wondering when your breakthrough will come, and the truth is, it has already begun. Every thought you've held with faith, every moment you've visualized success, every prayer you've whispered in silence, they have been planting seeds in the invisible realm. Those seeds are now ready to bloom. Money is not something you chase. It's something that finds its way to you when your energy matches abundance. You are the magnet and money is the magnet. You are not behind in life. You are simply being prepared to receive what's meant for you in full measure. The universe doesn't give small rewards to big faith, and your faith has been enormous. That's why your reward will overflow. But this kind of blessing comes with a new level of responsibility. It's one thing to ask for money, but it's another to be ready to handle it. Handle it. When you start to attract abundance at this scale, you must shift from scarcity thinking to expansion thinking. You can't hold big blessings in a small mindset. You have to be prepared for the overflow to manage and multiply what's coming your way. That's why the universe made you wait. It was never a denial. It's preparation. You were being refined, strengthened, and molded into the person capable of handling extraordinary wealth. So when it arrives, don't be surprised if it feels overwhelming. You will receive more than you expected, faster than you thought possible, and it will seem almost unreal. Your job now is to stay grounded and grateful. Gratitude is the bridge between manifestation and multiplication. You give thanks for every small sign of abundance, a gift, a compliment, a small learning. You tell the universe, I am ready for more. Gratitude doesn't just attract blessings, it anchors them. It transforms your energy into one that continuously receives. The universe loves a grateful heart because gratitude keeps you humble in the face of greatness. When you show appreciation for the blessings you already have, you open the gates for greater blessings to flow. You are not waiting for wealth, you are aligning with it. Understand that abundance is not just about having money, it's about living in a state of receiving. Money is simply one form of energy. and energy responds to emotion. When you feel lack, you attract lack. When you feel abundant, you attract abundance. This is why it's important to shift your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, I don't have enough, start saying, I am open to receiving limitless wealth. When you speak abundance into existence, you change your frequency, and that frequency calls money toward you like a magnet. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you believe. You worked hard, you believe deeply, and now your energy is powerful enough to move mountains. There will be a time soon when unexpected opportunities will appear before you. A business idea, a partnership, a job, or an investment that transforms your finances completely. And when that moment comes, you will realize that it wasn't sudden. It was the result of every thought, every affirmation, every moment you chose faith over fear. This money is coming not because you're lucky, but because you are aligned. You have earned it through persistence, patience, and spiritual endurance. But remember, when the overflow comes, do not fear it. Many people subconsciously block abundance because they feel unworthy of receiving so much. Let go of that belief. You deserve every blessing coming your way. You've been through seasons of lack, and now it's your time to live in overflow. Don't shrink yourself when abundance finds you. Walk confidently into your new season, knowing you are worthy of every miracle. The universe never makes mistakes. It chose you to be the vessel of wealth, not just for yourself, but to uplift others too. Prepare your space for the miracle. Clean your wallet, organize your accounts, write down your financial goals. Create mental and physical room for what's about to arrive. When you prepare, you show faith. And faith is the fuel of manifestation. Speak prosperity daily, not as a hope, but as a declaration. Say, I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am a magnet for miracles. When you speak it with conviction, you send out a command that the universe cannot ignore. Soon you'll find yourself standing in a moment you once dreamed of. When money flows effortlessly, opportunities multiply, and peace replaces stress. It will feel surreal, almost too good to be true. But remember, you manifested it. You built the reality through your belief, your focus, and your unwavering faith. The money you once prayed for will be in your hands, and you will smile knowing that every delay had a divine purpose. This is your season of overflow, and yes, it's scary because your blessings are bigger than your imagination. But you are ready for it, the universe knows it, and very soon so will you.